Welcome to our round 1 of bi-weekly Digimon games. Blue-green Insectoids versus Valkyrimon DNA. Like actual Valkyrimon DNA. Which is surprisingly like funnel looking deck. But yeah, the Insectoids start with the Tentomon plus Izzy, so they have a setup their turn, they have the good Tentomon, and then they have the memory setter. Their opponent starts with their setup with the Salamon in the back and Yole and Kari, which is the dual tamer that can play Salamons and Hawkmons for free, and then they play Veemon to trust a card to set up. Yeah, no, they set up their Salamon basically. The Insectoid player has had a little break from the Digimon, so they might they read the cards because they don't remember and such. But it was nice to have them back. So yeah, they go with the start of main suspended Digimon, gain 3000, kill the Veemon, so it just doesn't bother them there. Normal Insectoid stuff. Then they... Okay. What I remember from this player, this is quite normal that they drop the blue-green Mega Valkyrimon. This has happened quite many times. Yeah, just checking out what they do. And they're probably thinking about what they want to drop from the Yole and Kari. Okay, they didn't want to do anything. They go to the Valkyrimon, search out for the... And they find... Oh, that's so good. That feels like cheating. Because normally the dual tamers have nothing to play them for free. And here they got the 1 in 3 at the moment, because there was already one in the field. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but anyway. And here they're gonna attack the Tentomon, I presume, because it's only 4000 and the Valkyrimon is 5000. Yeah. Yeah, the egg draws when it attacks if you have a yellow Digimon. So the Tentomon dies. Nothing special there. And think about playing something, but what is it? 4? Is it? Yeah, it's X-Veemon. On play, destroy something, and then if it's your turn, you may DNA Digivolve. And they go into Sylphimon. Yep. Letting opponent read a little bit. Yep. There is the Sylphimon. So give minus 6000 with the Yole and Kari, and then try to give more minus with the Sylphimon and destroy a small enough Digimon. But yeah, then it evades. And I remember, I wasn't looking at this, but I had to skip a little bit. They had to check out the evade ruling here, because they weren't sure. But yeah, evade works that if it would die, even from the, 0 DP, it gets to suspend, and then Mega Valkyrimon has, when it's suspended, it's ignoring Digimon effects. So because it was still 2000 from the Yole and Kari's, it gets to live. But yeah, because the Sylphimon effect, I think, is until end of their opponent's turn, it's now only a 1000 Digimon. Because it's a premium DP minus. But if it would just attack, it would get immunity back. And it would be the 8000 again. Here they evolve the Searcher Tentomon back. And think about their next move, what they're gonna make. I can see Izzy in their hand. Yeah. This is the Mega Flex. Evolve into Tyrant Valkyrimon. And with the reduction. I don't know if they remember the draw. But yeah, they think about what to drop. And then they decide, I'm just gonna drop another Tyrant Valkyrimon. Which seems so weird. Like, they're giving so much memory also. And here they're gonna use the end of turns. The newer one is gonna suspend the original one. Partition is gonna happen. Here the Insectoid player really didn't know how the partition worked. Here they he didn't know he could activate the other again until their opponent said that they could. And here they're asking, can he really do that? And yeah, of course they can. So they do it. They just bottom deck another Digimon. But yeah, giving 8 memory is still kinda sus, you know? Especially for a deck that can like basically print out memory with the Yole and carries. And here you can see that they start searching. There's a Gatomon and Salamon that they really care. They do want to take the Salamon. I don't know if they do drop it. Is there anything in the grave that they would like to have? Yeah, they drop the Salamon also. Evolve with the reduction of 1 from the graveyard. Yep. Into the Aquilamon. Just to get the... It doesn't do the... Evolving doesn't do anything. But now they have Aquilamon. They might be missing something. Okay, there's a Gatomon, so they might can discard a card and return 2-color card from their hand, graveyard to their hand. They discard the BT21 Dinobemon and evolve into Salamon in back. The Dinobe is it's kinda annoying with this deck because if they get the BT16 Dinobe, they can get back anything they want. They can bring the BT20 Dinobe, which brings something back. Then if it dies, like with the partition, they can play out Gatomon, which gets back like Salamon, and then they have the loop again, and they can just start looping them. Here you can see DNA, which is probably the BT16 Dinobemon. Yeah, like I predicted. Yeah, they're thinking about the return, but then they return the Dinobe and return something with a free type. Probably reading if it's mandatory. I don't know if they want to like leave the Beamon into the graveyard. I understand that they might want to leave the Flame Dramon because the Salamon can evolve into it or evolve something into it. They ain't gonna keep anything to Rush. And here I remember them saying that they forgot the Yole and Kari a little bit later. It could have been important because the 2 memory could have done something, and the minus 6,000 could have been. Actually, the minus 6,000 would also be really big thing because the Dinobe could have crashed into other of the Tyrant Caputerimons. Here they just attack. Probably just baiting. And hit the security. Hit the agility training and just get into the field. Like from a field of 1 Digimon there, it's still quite impressive what kind of board they have now. Level 3, level 4, level 5, level 5, and there's another Yole and Kari, which is so disgusting to have 3 of those play your level 3s for free. Like, it's so much memory because every time you play a level 3 you basically gain 3 memory. So start of your turn maximally you're gonna get 9 memory from that, and then if you evolve basically into anything you get 3 more memory, so you get 12 memory from these 3 tamers. Here the puck player plays green memory boost. Fine, I didn't see what they took, but they probably took something they needed because it was so fast. Oh yeah, it was they played Pokemon. Evolve for free with the agility training, draw, get a little bit pumped. But okay, here again you can see that the Tyrants are still a problem. They like Puck player cannot be very aggressive at the moment because they're only hitting for one security for each attack. They could probably they should attack the X-Demon with the again hard playing the Vegas. Yeah, reading the card also explains the card. They forgot that it has also the return trash to bottom deck. But yeah, there ain't much, but still. No partition for the Dino B. Yeah, they're using the Tyrants first, another Tyrant, and then they're gonna attack. So they have cleared the board again. But even with what 2 level 6, level 4 and level 7, I still think this is not a good position for them. Well, mainly because they just gave 9 memory and the Valkyrie player is gonna print out memory. Like I said, 9 if they play 3 rookies from that. Now they have printed 3 memory, which is stupidly good. Huge, you could say. Thinking about doing the Salomon now. Probably don't have any level 3s in their hand. Even though I hyped up it so much, you still need those level 3s in the end. Use Analog Youth, fill out the grave, get something. Beastly Storm Dance, which is you may play Aguilamon or Gatomon for free, and then they DNA, get Sec +1 and may attack. They took the Gatomon, and then there was the Cherubim on Ace. Yeah, these decks need their level 4s and 3s before they need their level 6s, so this is completely understandable. Here they can discard a card. Don't want to, all good. Play Ty and Curry. And go into DNA with Sylphimon. And with all of these Yole and Curries, they are able to destroy the Paladimon Ace. Because it's, what, 9,000 from the Yole and Curries and 7,000 from the Sylphimon. Back to 8 memory. But yeah, they still can't attack willy-nilly because there is the easy, so the attacks can be redirected into one of the Tyrants, and if it gets redirected into the Tyrant with the Mega Caputerimon, they will trash the top card of the security. This is the promo Sylphimon, which has, when Digivolving Blitz, its attack can't be changed, and when it attacks it will bottom deck 8,000 or less Digimon, and if it didn't it gets +1 security. So I just said they cannot attack willy-nilly, but now they can just attack willy-nilly. Because it cannot be changed to Tyrant anymore. And there they go attacking properly, and bottom deck the played Kuwagamon. Yeah, almost put the Tentomon also in the bottom deck. Yeah, security check. Another Mega Valkyrimon. And the security has like minus 6,000 from the Gatomon and Salamon inherits. So basically nothing could have killed it. Leivimon set up the trash more, find new pieces. Think about their next move. Playing another Kari. Tai and Kari, yeah. And I was watching this. I was right next to them watching and laughing my ass off when they were like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna put this back on top of my deck. Hard playing again. This is what third mega that they have hard played. Second level 7 also. But yeah, probably should have also attacked the Valkyrimon again. Because then they would have trashed the top card of the opponent's security and the partition wouldn't have activated. And here, if I remember correctly, everybody forgot the Tai and Kari. Because the Insectoid player has only 3 security, so they should go to 6. So it could have mattered quite a bit. But yeah, they dropped the level 3. Yeah, no point dropping the BT21 Salamon because it doesn't evolve into anything because there's no graveyard. Go to BT21 Gatomon, could discard 2-colored card and get it back. Or could just discard a card if they want to go into Lynxmon, which is free on top of Gatomon. If they... yeah. War memory. Play Agilamon, and the Salamon is the starter Salamon, so it has end of turn DNA. Go probably in the Sylphimon. Yeah. And because what happened last turn is gonna happen again. So without the Salamon it would have been quite a bit of a difference if they couldn't have DNA'd. Yeah, and okay, here they're thinking about, because the other Tyrant is unsuspended, they can also kill it now. Oh yeah, they're gonna kill the Tyrant now because they can, and because it's unsuspended. So just get rid of it now while you can. If I don't remember, does it spread? Yeah, it spread some amount for the Paladin mode. Because it's 9k. Yeah, they spread that like it's 7,000 from the Sylphimon, 3,000 from the Yole and Kari, and then destroy 4,000 or less, and the rest goes to the Paladin mode ace. And here they go to Cherubimon, just to play another Salamon and give a little bit more minus to the Paladin ace, but it isn't enough to kill it. If I remember correctly, the Cherubimon ace is a premium DP minus, so it will stay until the end of their opponent's turn. So the Paladin mode has hard time attacking. Because if it would attack, it could die into security because it's a minus 6,000 now. No. It's minus 9,000, yeah. 3000 from every Digimon. So it has like a real risk of dying the security check. But also it could bottom deck Digimon, so depending on what you would like, they could attack it. It could be a thing that they could do. But it's a huge risk. Because they don't have anything to... If it dies, then they don't have any... The Insectoid player doesn't have anything to suspend with their Tyrant, because it has to suspend another Digimon. Yeah, the Insectoid player doesn't have many cards in their hand. And yeah, like you see, it would have died to security check. 3 cards, it's so rare to see, if it isn't like Metal Heavy Digimon, it's so rare to see that somebody doesn't have cards, but of course they have just slammed down. They haven't like evolved, so they haven't gotten the evolved draws. And their hand is really bricky here. And the Sylphimon player has like so much memory on turn, and then they have cards and they basically just have everything. Play another easy. And now they remember Tai and Kari, yes. Get 2 memory from that. Okay. Yeah, leave the Solomon in back, play Hawkmon. And now they have gone through the deck because the Geogramon was put into bottom deck with the first Imperial Dramon Paladin mod. So the game has gone very long. I'm gonna spoil that there isn't gonna be a second game. But yeah, we'll into Geo, see if there's another Karian somebody. But there isn't. There is like only one more tamer. One more yellow tamer in the whole deck, so no surprise that there isn't a hit. Evolve into... I don't remember this guy's name. It's a... Harpymon, I'd say. It's a Hawkmon armor form. Get 3 memory from the Yole and Kari. Thinking about their next move, what to do, many choices. Play something or evolve. There's the question. Yeah. Evolve into Katamon. Thinking about if they want to discard anything. Discard Aquilamon, get the Sylphimon back. Valkyrimon, I mean. And end of turn DNA with the promo Valkyrie. I can't tell names. Hawkmon. They leave the Aquilamon in the graveyard probably for the Salamon. Insectoids turn, set to 3. Now there isn't any sourceless Digimons anymore when the Paladin mod could pretty freely attack. Attack with Tyrant. So if the Paladin mod would have attacked last turn when it had the minus DP, it would have died again, so the Insectoid player made the right choice by not attacking with it, and playing the level 5 again. like I started at the start said, I remember this player using their Mega Valkyrimons, just hard playing them. But yeah, bottom decking the Cherubimon Ace, Partition activates, and then the on plays happen next, which is basically destroy the Valkyrimon and use the Gatomon's discard in return. And here you can see the powerful interaction with the partition and the Gatomon, because they they discarded Yola and Kari and they got back the Sylphimon. Sylphimon, yeah. So now they have a DNA again. They have the sources and they 100% have it. Bring out Salamon for the breeding. Play Hawkmon with one of the Yola and Karis. Take Salamon, probably play Salamon. Okay, use the first Salamon's start of main first, before anything else. Check out what's in trash. There's so many moving pieces on the field. This should be like... This is already overwhelming for the black player. Like, they have 2 ready directions, but the Gatomon has barrier, so even if it doesn't like get through, it will just use the barrier, and they have used one of the... Or they have wasted one of the easy... And they probably gonna attack with something. Yeah, attack with the Agilumon. Just make them use it or don't. It doesn't matter. Yeah, attack with Geogreymon, redirect, and then DNA. Especially if they have another Dino B. Attack, loot. Yeah, even flexing by discarding the Sylphimon. Redirecting. But yeah, now they don't have any redirections. There's 2 still there are 1 attack, because Agilumon came into with the Yola and Kari. DNA, Dino B, get 1 more body. Give it rush. They have 3 bodies that can attack. And that's the game.